Hey, Drewz Viewz here, back for Anime Monday, reacting to an anime on Monday, back with Code Geass, now all the way up to episode 2020. Wow, I'm getting very close to the end here on R2, and I don't think there's an R3. I'm not sure. From what I was aware of, this a 2-season series. So I think I'm getting close to the end here, and that's what it seems like anyway with the plot progression, because last episode, the Black Knights finally found out about their boy Zero, their leader. It is really Lelouch of the rebellion, Lelouch v. Britannia, son to the Emperor, who had some of his plan of his own. He said he's going to create a new world or something. Also, I'm noticing now this got it queued up here. Episode 20 is called Emperor Dismissed, so not exactly sure what's going to go on. Is Lelouch going to dismiss the Emperor somehow, dispatch him finally? He was saved by his brother Rollo last time. Sacrificed himself, did Rollo. Used the gas to freeze time too many times or to slow everyone's perception of time, however it works down. His heart went out. He's done for. And basically saved Lelouch from committing suicide as well, essentially suicide by cop type of thing. The cops in this case being the Black Knights, who turned against him, along with his half-brother and half-sister, Cornelia and Schneizel. Schneizel's basically in charge, and he has his whole plan. They've got the Flasia weapon, which apparently decimated tons of people, including not only... Look, I'm still skeptical on that note. I talked about it at the end of my episode, in my episode 19 recap, I want to see a body on this one, but either way, big things happening. I really liked the last episode. I liked that everyone found out everything essentially, and like I said, Lelouch lost the will to live for a little bit there, but seems to have gotten it back. Seems to have a plan of some kind. Let's see what that is. I definitely want to see how the interaction between him and the Emperor again. I also want to see between Schneizel and the Emperor, because they're not working together either, and it seems like Schneizel is trying to take charge of everything, which I don't think the Emperor wants either, because he wants to create some new world or something, like he's saying here. So I don't know. We didn't see Cece really last time too much. We saw her briefly, I guess, when Callan met her and saw that she had amnesia. Callan's back in the fold. I think she knows that, Lelouch was shooing her away to protect her. So I think she's still on his side, if no one else, but we shall see. And then there's a shot of Suzaku seeming to laugh maniacally, so I think he's losing it. We'll get to see what he's up to this episode. But let's go ahead and get into it. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Flashback to Suzaku committing patricide. Is he gonna turn on against the Emperor in some way now? And of course he still has the gas keeping him alive. Alright, and Nina seems to regret her part in creating the super weapon. Is that the island they got transported to, I think? Anya? The Emperor's Geass taking control of her, is that what's going on? I wonder if Cece's ever gonna regain her memories. Is that how the Emperor's Geass works? He can kind of take over in other people's bodies type of thing? Oh, it's the nun? Oh no. Oh, shit. It's the mother. I am confused. The situation still isn't enough for Rock Shadow to get out of her normal pose. Not that he needs the room much. Where does Rivals even think he is anyway? Synchronization, huh? That pink light. Ragnarok, what is this? This is like a Viking thing. They just can't get away from the school. The CEO of the Black Knights. I didn't know that was his official title. They don't know what's really going on, I guess. Yeah, because Jeremiah already knew who he was. Kind of true. Miss Cecile, she's the one I never remember her name. They don't say it enough. Is this a real turn for Suzaku, or is he lying? Yes, he would be a better emperor, like I was saying. No, you weren't married at all. So Gino's not going along with this. I don't know what Suzaku thinks he's gonna do. So it looks like Waldstein's firmly on the Emperor's side. Okay, he has some Geass too. Can he read minds with this? Alright, here he comes. Shouldn't any of these guys realize, of course, it's always the Geass causing everything. Looks like everyone's converging at Cayman. His hero is not dead. Is Lelouch gonna dismiss the Emperor? Oh, I guess that already happened with. Maybe that's referring to what Schneizel's doing. Back in C's world. Mary in the Flash. Is he gonna do something else but kill him? Did you destroy the portal or whatever to that? Yeah. To C's world. Interesting. Alright, well, that's interesting play by Lelouch there. Now, I know there's I believe five more episodes left, so certainly there's no way it's going to end up that way. Lelouch has to be back out in the real world. Still a little fuzzy on how the C's world thing actually works. He said, Lelouch just said, like, what you've created, but I don't think Charles literally created the space, unless I'm mistaken, but either way, he's obviously using it to his own devices. But yeah, interesting to destroy it. Now, biggest question of the episode is, it's always been a mystery of who killed Marianne Lelouch and not only his mother, but is she actually even dead? Because she seemed to control Anya there to talk to Cece, who knew her. I literally don't understand what's happening here. I mean, they called her Marianne the Flash then, so did she have some gas power that caused her to move around quickly like a flash? I don't know. Maybe it means something else. If she hasn't been dead this whole time, where has she been? I mean, I guess if she needs someone else's body like Anya as a surrogate, maybe she doesn't have her own body anymore somehow, but is still alive mentally, or what would you call it? Still, her spirit or her consciousness is still in the world. If that's the case, why hasn't she tried talking to her kids before? Did she only just somehow come back for whatever reason? Was trapped somewhere? I mean, Cece is acting like she's talked to her before in other surrogates or something like that. So that certainly needs some more explanation. That's the most intriguing part of this episode, but as well as that in there. But from a general plot line, the other main things were, well, Schneizel, I guess Emperor dismissed means, it could mean a couple of things, but mainly I guess that Schneizel decided to take over, which, I could see that one coming. I kind of was commenting on a little bit last time, and obviously if they want a real Emperor that cares about the physical world, they need someone like him, not Charles. And then it's interesting that Suzaku is the one who, it was helping with this coup d'etat here. He said he wants to be the Knight of One to assassinate the Emperor, which he was trying to do. Did he just say all that stuff in the room there and so they let him do that, or has he really had some type of change of heart here where he doesn't care anymore? Not that he doesn't care anymore, but he has a different worldview now, or he realizes he has to do. He said like I was being sanctimonious, this and that. He realized he has to do the hard things, or what he considers the hard or bad choices, I guess. So I don't know. And it seemed like what's his name, Gino, was really against it. And I think they had tied him up or something. But Cornelia, I guess, is going along with it. I mean, she has no reason to like her dad either. But yeah, and of course Lloyd is just excited about what's going on. A coup d'etat, laughing about it. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess if Lelouch is trapped up here with Emperor for a while, Schneizel can, you know, consolidate things on the ground there. And then the Chinese faction came in there, and they were trying to lie to them, as well as the rest of the world, saying Zero's dead, but obviously they kind of figured it out. I assume that, you know, the scene cut off there, but I'm assuming that's where it was headed, like, tell us the truth sort of thing. There's a whole plot line with Ogi kind of now, so don't really understand what died hard, that brief little scene with him where he's like, I thought Ogi had changed, but he hasn't, whatever, so I'm not entirely sure what that's about. That character is still a bit of an enigma for me. What else? Yeah, just mostly Suzaku. So the Knight of One, I guess, had Geass, unless it was something the Emperor temporarily gave him. But it seemed like he had it. You know, it flashed in his eye, and it seemed like he read Suzaku's mind there. Unless Suzaku was saying that out loud, and I just didn't realize about like the Geass Lelouch put on me is compelling me to run away because I need to live, whatever. But you know, what's his name? Waldstein commented directly on that. It seemed like so. Don't know what's going on there. A lot of Geass confusion. It's really, it's all happening though. They are all supposed to be going to that island apparently. So yeah, the series is definitely coming to a exciting conclusion. It would seem like I said, I think 5 more episodes. So excited for that. Ready to get going on the next one soon enough here. Well, that'll be out next week and next day on a Monday. Subscribe to the channel for it, get the notifications, look at some of my other videos if you're interested in any of those. Pretty soon I'm going to have to start picking a new anime show here to do for Anime Monday, so that'll be fun as well. And in the meantime, leave a comment if you want, tell me what I'm getting wrong here, as long as there's no spoilers for the end of the series. And yeah, fun stuff. Let's do it, people. I'm out of here. Peace, my lord.